Hi, so today we're going to talk about replacing a sealed air arch. So we're going to replace the bladder into the sleeve of the arch itself. Right now we have the bladder outside of the arch, so we're just going to show you how to put that back in the arch itself. So the first thing first is we're going to lay out the bladder and the arch in the same pattern. So what I do is I lay down the bladder underneath it, straight, no twists or turns in it, just nice and straight. And I lay down the sleeve on top of it, just to make sure that we're going in the right direction here. So the turns are the same, the corners are the same. And what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take this hole here where the bladder goes, and we're actually gonna turn this inside out in a way, and we're gonna keep it straight. So what I'm doing is I'm just feeding my arm through, and I'm putting my two hands on the outside here, and I'm just gonna feed this into myself while keeping it straight. So now that my hands are all the way through and it's straight, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this side and we're going to feed it through, and we're gonna Velcro the bottom here. The bottom has a little Velcro patch. We're gonna Velcro that onto the Velcro patch inside of the sleeve here. Keeping it straight. And then we're gonna go ahead and Velcro that to it. Just like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna skirt this around to the other side. The hole here that we put it through is a little small and it will bunch up the arch. So the best way to do it is when I go, I'll fold both ends in like this. That way it's a little smaller going through that hole. And then when you blow it up, that should blow up evenly on the outside.
It's also best if you have at least two people, so one person can stay at the end and hold things together here so it's not pulling and getting twisted.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'll do is I'll just do what I was saying, is kind of fold it like a canoe. And I'm just gonna sink this down over this. Then once you're at the end here, this one has a valve on the outside, and I can match it up with the hole here. Some of them do not have that, and the valve is just on the seam underneath the Velcro and the zipper here. But you want to make sure that valve is facing outward so you can blow it up. So this one I'm going to put inside and Velcro to the underneath side of the sleeve. And we're just going to Velcro that on. And then now, once you blow it up, it will inflate the way you want it to inflate.
So one way you can make sure that it's straight, once you have it flat, is you can use the D-rings, these outside D-rings as markers. They should be along the edge all the way around. If they're off center, then you're gonna need to adjust it so that it's straight.
Okay, now we're just going to inflate the bladder. Again, some of them have this outside air, and some of them have them behind the zipper here. This one just happens to be on the outside, so we're going to inflate it that way. Okay, so once you have it partially inflated, I just put a little bit of air in there. We're going to just make sure that the corners are on the corners and every kind of churn is in the right spot. So you're going to want to take the D-rings or the seams here and just kind of shimmy to make sure that they're in the right spot. You want the top D-rings around the top, the corners on the curve of the arch here. So we're just gonna kind of shimmy. Before you inflate it all the way, you wanna make sure that your zippers are closed and then your Velcro is Velcroed, because once it's fully inflated, you won't be able to shut that. We'll just go ahead and do that now. Because as you see, it can be a little tough when it's fully inflated. So. Okay, now once it's fully inflated, you have a working arch. There we go. And if my partner over here would just stand this up with me. There we go, we have a full useful arch now.